Hey guys, how you guys doing today? Today we're gonna be a really long video. That's what I assume here. But we're gonna be looking at the Findings of Freddy's timeline, where we're at, and we're gonna just kind of go really in depth. Today's gonna probably take a while, be a while. So sit down, relax. It's gonna take some time to go over everything. Hey guys, okay, here. We're gonna start off by just kind of looking in depth for everything that's happening. First off, let's just go over what Five Nights at Freddy's is. We're gonna start the very first Five Nights at Freddy's. Here we go. Welcome to your new summer job at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, where kids and parents alike come to entertain and food as far as the eye can see. The main attraction is Freddy Fazbear, of course, and his two friends. They are animatronic robots, programmed to please the crowd. Now, what do we know by that? Obviously, we know that the first game you have Freddy Fazbear, Bonnie the Bunny, Foxy the Fox, and Chica the Chicken, who is often thought of to be a duck and is somehow sexy to people on the internet. The internet's a messed up place, guys. But let's talk about them. Freddy Fazbear, Bonnie, and Chica. First off, in the first game, what we know is that they are children. There are children stuffed into them in the suit that possess them and want to kill you. It's never really answered too much, though, is why do they come after you? The spirits are like enraged. But why do they come after you? You did nothing wrong. You were just there. In all honesty, you are. So honestly, not much else you can really say about them. Is that they want to go to you, but there's not really a reason to. So, Find to Freddy's. They want to kill you, as I've stated already. No reason to, they just do. Because they're still possessed. Which, when we look later into everything else, you'll realize that maybe it's not the spirits in the costumes anymore. Maybe it's just the costumes. Here we go. So the first game, you are the security guard, as you will be in every game. You are nobody else. But let's see here. Your name is Mike Schmitz in the game. He's the main protagonist of Five Nights at Freddy's. He is in the first game. He goes from midnight to 6, like in every game. So, okay. Remember that name. Remember Mike Schmitz. You are him in the first game. The first game takes place and what I would like to call is the it comes in at about the 2000s, early 2000s. Okay. The days that could be, or the years that you could be working are 1990, 2009, 1993, 1999, or like I said, the early 2000s, 2004. So remember Mike Schmidt. So with Mike Schmidt in your head, we are going to head on to the next guy whose name is Jeremy Fitzgerald. Another name you need to remember. He's in the second game. What do we know about the second game? It takes place before the first game. It's a prequel. But here's what we learn. In the second game, we find out about the spirits through the mini games. We learn after each death mini game what happens. And there's a lot of speculation of which game really releases the spirits, number 3 or number 2. And I'll go into both of those sides. So this one is in 1987 because it takes place during the bite of 87. Bite of 87 takes place. They used to be able to walk around during the day, which is said in the game. So they're obviously not in the game walking around during the day. They're only there at night, walking around, which is kind of dumb, honestly, because their servers will lock up. Okay. You guys so lazy to fix the server? Okay. Boring. Dumb. So, let's just quickly take a second, because I feel like I'm jumping the gun in a few ways. 1987, Jeremy Fitzgerald, toy animatronics. What animatronics? I want you guys to remember these old animatronics. Okay, so remember the old ones. Not the new ones, we can throw those out the window. Just the old ones from the second game. Okay, so let's jump to the third game. So, one second, guys. Wait a second. Okay, here we go. Now, Fritz Smith. He appears in Custom Night. We don't know much about him. So, in the same game, after Jeremy gets fired for tampering with the animatronics, just like Mike. You work one day on Custom Night, and then you're fired too. And his pink slipper, it's great. Now get out. First day on the job. Really? Okay, so you got fired first day on the job. I take that back, sorry. Jeremy Fitzgerald was not killed, he got moved to the day shift. Sorry about that. Fritz takes over the night shift, and he gets fired. He doesn't do much, he's just there. So, but people believe that Fritz is oh, it's so weird how to explain this. Fritz is there for a night. He's not nothing. He's just there for a night. Then leaves. Something for the FNAF 3. We never have an unnamed. We have an unnamed character in FNAF 3. We don't know. But here's what gets weird in all FNAF. Night 3. You save the animatronics. You do the mini games. They're gone. Apparently, that's what they say. The spirits have been released forever. It's, it's just get out. It's finished. And this first game, or second game, which comes for the first game, third game comes after the first game, second game before. Got it. Second game, some people believe that you get rid of them. I'm saying for the third game. Because you do all the mini games, it even says good ending, bad ending. I've gone the good ending before, I've gone the bad ending before. How much to say you get Springtrap, who is Purple Guy in the suit, crushed up for a long time. So, in retrospect, you're pretty much going against Phone Guy. Not Phone Guy, Purple Guy. You're pretty much going against Purple Guy. So here we go. We're gonna go to not that much, not that big of a thing that happened in FNAF 3, except for releasing animatronics, which is a big deal. So in FNAF 4. So FNAF 4. Your boy, little boy. You're in his mind. You're not a physical boy. This is in it's not the bite of 87. It is the bite of 83. So it's not those two bites, 87 and 83. He is a victim of the bite of 83. He lost frontal lobe. He's in trauma. It's his nightmares. He pictures these animatronics. These terrible things. This is what I'm talking about right here. You have these old animatronics. These nightmare animatronics in this game, which are Nightmare Bonnie, Nightmare Chica, Nightmare Freddy, Nightmare Fredbear, not Freddy, Nightmare Fredbear, Nightmare, and Nightmare Foxy, and Nightmare Mango sometimes. But what do we have to really say about that? The timeline. Game 5. Or Game 4, sorry. Game 4, it's first. 1983. Then Game 2, 87. And then Game 1, 2004, about. And then Game 3, 2026. Before Fredbear's Family Diner, which we see only Fredbear in Springtrap. There would have to have been a game with the normal animatronics. Oh, great. Phone. This is creepy. You're talking about French phrase and the phone goes off. Ugh. But, shut up, phone. It's like I wish I had a mute button in real life, Just don't want to hear you. Goodbye. Yoop. Okay, but there would have to have been a game before the fourth, or not a game, but a restaurant before the fourth one to contain these regular animatronics. Because it's Fredbear's Family Diner, which doesn't have the regular animatronics. Was there another one? it's breaking my brain talking about this stuff because it's so in depth of a story. So, what are we really looking at here? So there would have to have been a restaurant. Here, what you guys are about to see is about to be like a screenshot of my. What I'm doing here is I'm making a quick timeline. Okay, so let's see. We got fnaf 4, fnaf 2, fnaf 1, fnaf 3. Let's put the dates behind. So we got 1983, 1987, 2004, and 2026. Okay. But theoretically, if the FNAF 4 kid has these nightmares of the normal animatronics, that means there's a unknown restaurant. There's an unknown restaurant. So if there's an unknown restaurant, there's an unknown, there's an unknown place, you know. An unknown restaurant. So, was there a funded phrase before? Or not funded phrase, was there a building for that? I'm kind of making myself a little document here so I can keep up with it. Unknown building, FNAF 4, FNAF 2, FNAF 1, FNAF 3. And then we still have not put sister location to this mix. I'll drag this over here. I'm gonna drag this right here so we can see everything here. Okay, it's actually starting to intrigue me more than I thought it would, because I thought I knew most of this stuff. Okay, so here's what I'm looking at. There would have to have been here in FNAF 4 a restaurant prior to Family Diner. It's just weird. Oh my god, I can't even wrap my mind around it. Because I watched Markiplier's 2-hour thing, and this question never has ever really been answered. Oh, it's so weird. So, I don't understand, guys. I just can't. So let's keep this in our mind, but let's jump to sister location. So what a lot of people believe is that sister location comes between FNAF 2 and FNAF 1. So because it closes down that new technology. What's just the location? Spring Rocks. It's FNAF 2. People believe Ennard could be the puppet, so it'd come after FNAF 4, but before FNAF 2? It's so weird. I'm just gonna I'm actually gonna put sister location out to the far side here. If you guys want a copy of this document, I'll put it on my YouTube channel, just like a quick screenshot that you guys can see. I'll put in the video too. What the heck, guys? So it either comes between FNAF 4 and 2, or between FNAF 2, or between FNAF 2 and 1. If it comes between FNAF 2 and 1, but it can't. Or it can. Because where's the new animatronics? New animatronics would have to be the FNAF 1 animatronics, because those are even said to be the newest ones. But we can place it before FNAF 3, there's no doubt about that, because Purple Guy is alive in FNAF 5. Sister location. Let me jump back into it. Can't even wrap my hand. Not my hand. I can wrap my hand around the topic, but on my head. Because people believe that baby was created in Purple Guy's daughter's image, but that below is his wife. Baby got jealous, so she killed his daughter. He's still alive, but you could be him working there, and then when you get scooped, you get put into you get used as Ennard, and he's used you as a suit, but then Ennard gets crushed and put into the Springtrap suit. Can you guys get a piece of paper and start typing this with me for watching or writing it or something? Like, I can't even tell you guys really what's happening. It's weird. Oh my god. Ennard either inhabits him, gets crushed, Springtrap suit, FNAF 3, or we're not the Purple Guy, which is highly possible. Freaking exotic butters. Exotic butters. We'll talk about that too, what the meaning of the exotic butters are, and what a lot of people speculate is what they mean. I can't tell you. It's confusing. Should be definitely a 2-part video. I'm not gonna put you guys sit for more than 30 minutes. We still need to talk about the animatronics in FNAF 4 and the timing of sister location and the box, because the box is still a thing. Remember, Mark Price, where they talk about the chance of there being 2 creators, 2 keys, nuclear project key unlock system. What? Sorry guys. What if those keys are like the puppet? The puppet's in the box. Because the puppet comes out of a box. And it does come before FNAF 2. FNAF 4 comes before FNAF 2. So it's highly possible. So many questions that are not answered, even remotely close to being answered yet. Oh my god. My head hurts just talking about this. Trying to understand this. decently hard to comprehend. If you guys have gotten this far in the video, thank you so much, because it's very interesting to talk about. Unknown building, sister location. Between 4 and 2, between 2 and 1. Nothing comes between 2 or 1 and 3 or after 3. That's a fact so far. For now, 4 could happen, as I mentioned. I'm not doubting the box and the puppet idea, because that's a high possibility. But this is better things are left. Things are better left the way they are until now, or something. I can't remember the exact quote. What's the quote? What's the quote? What's the quote? What's the quote? Break. Maybe the box just contains exotic letters, who knows? But the puppet idea is definitely alive. I really don't know, guys. I really don't know. I've been staring at the screen for like 5 minutes now. It's crazy. Entered. Mixture of animatronics. Puppet. Controls animatronics. But box could have puppet. This location does not come before FNAF 4 unless the unknown building is the one that gets shut down for some reason and then the location takes over about that, but I doubt that. Can't be it. Maybe it can be it, I don't know. Cause this is all canon right now. No, this is canon except for the ending to where Ennard comes to your house and gets you in FNAF 5. Sister location. That's the bad ending too. It even says bad ending or non-canon ending. It's gonna answer a lot of questions. He answered some, added more. Something I like about Scott is that he never lets a question last. He nips in the butt and then lets another one grow. Well, I don't know, guys. Comment down below if you guys can give me some more advice, and I'll give you a shout out. I'll add your information in. What you told me in. Oh my God, it's crazy. Oh, I can't wrap my head around anything. Just mean. Okay, so I'm gonna just type out some questions I have. Okay. Box and puppet. FNAF 5.